Hello friends, Dr. Luqman here. Today in this video I am going to give some explanation about vaccine. Lot of my friends and my patients have been asking me all along about vaccination, especially about coronavirus in these pandemic times. So I have taken a few of the questions, some 10 basic questions from my patients and my friends. I'll try to answer those questions in front of you and explain you all about that one, and hopefully this video will be helpful to you. So coming to the questions, I have enlisted some of the questions my patients have asked, like what is vaccine and its importance. This is some of the very basic question people are asking. If I have to tell you in simple terms, then vaccine is nothing but prevention. That is as simple as that. Vaccine is prevention. So if you take vaccine, you will be prevented from coronavirus. So if you take any of the coronavirus vaccine, as you can see in terms of polio, in terms of smallpox, or in terms of any other larger diseases, because of the vaccination only the number of cases are almost equal to zero. So it is simple to that. But in coming to coronavirus vaccine, because this coronavirus is a new kind of virus which has come out in this 2019-2020 pandemic area, so vaccines have been developed which are efficient, which do its work in prevention, but it is not completely preventing from the disease or infection. So if you take the vaccine, you may get infected, but you will not get diseased, you will not become ill. That is a simple explanation. When to take vaccines? So this is the second question. Like most appropriate answer is as soon as possible. I will tell you, everybody go and register yourself in your nearby PHCs or hospitals and get vaccinated as soon as possible. You should not delay, especially in this kind of situation in these pandemic times. So that would be my simple example. Like there is no age difference, there is no criteria, or there is no seasonal timings also. You have to take any time, as that too as soon as possible. Third question most people ask is what are the number of doses in terms of vaccines, and what time gap should be given. So for coronavirus, almost all types of vaccines coming out, like Sputnik V, Covaxin, or Covishield, whatever it might be, there are two doses. One dose, the time gap between the first and second dose is for most of them are 12 weeks, 3 months. We have to have that time gap in between them. So with this time gap, if you take the vaccination, you will be prevented from any severe disease concerning COVID-19. Fourth question most commonly asked by patients are, can patients with diabetes mellitus, hypertension and cardiac diseases take vaccines? Yes, any patient can take vaccine, especially if they are having any comorbidities like diabetes, hypertension, or any heart diseases. They can also take vaccines, but it is better to have one physician consult. It is better to get a consult with your physician, with your family physician, and take an opinion and take the medicine. Recently there was an ICMR report that those patients who are on medications like blood thinners, those are having lesser side effects of the vaccines, or a vaccine will be more beneficial to them. So that is one of the positive point. So these patients can also take the medicine. There is not a big problem, but before taking medicine you need to have a physician consult, take opinion, and go for the vaccination. Fifth most commonly asked question is, can COVID positive patients take vaccination? Oh, that is really very much confusing to a lot of people, but what I feel is, what I have done research, that after any patient become COVID positive, he has to wait for 3 months. Yes, it might look very long, but you have to wait for 3 months and then go for vaccination. That is an appropriate time after you get treated. Once you get treated, you will be safe, you will be having your own antibodies, and you will be having your own immune power. So it's better to go for a later period of 3 months, then get vaccinated again. But you should be vaccinated. It is not that once you are positive you have your own antibodies, so you should not get vaccinated. It is not that, like, you should get vaccinated, that is for sure. Sixth most commonly asked question here is, how much vaccines are effective in this corona pandemic? Yes, this question is arising because lot of the people who got vaccinated also are getting positive with corona, especially when the vaccines were introduced. Lot of celebrities, government officials and leaders and ministers who got vaccinated, they got also infected. So there is a very big conspiracy question that whether these vaccines are true or false, or are they are having any effect or not. So the simple answer is, vaccines are 100% effective. They will be having a profound impact on your body, on your immune system, on your blood, on your health. But the difference you have to understand is that these vaccine can prevent from disease formation, but you will be infected. The virus can come and infect you, but the disease, the severity of the disease can be prevented. That has to be understood. Most people who died even after vaccination and corona positive is because they had a assumption that once I am vaccinated I won't be infected. So they tested late and they diagnosed late, and somehow that disease got into a severe form, and they some of them died. So that's why this conspiracy question is been rising. So yes, COVID vaccines are highly effective. Seventh common question is, if COVID patient has taken plasma or antibody, then what? Yes, this is a very important question. If any patient during the treatment of his past history, if he has taken any plasma or antibody, then also he should get vaccinated with 12 weeks of gap. After taking any plasma or antibody treatment, he should have a 12 weeks gap in between that one, and after that 12 weeks he can take the vaccination. Eighth most important question is, if infected after first dose of vaccine, what should one do? Okay, for example, a patient has taken one dose of the vaccine, but he got infected. Then what he has to do? Yes, he has to go for the treatment. After getting treatment, once again he has to wait for 12 weeks and then once again go for vaccination. He has to resume from first dose again. That is what is the appropriate approach, even though there are some other answers also, but this is more viable and feasible one. Ninth important question is, can vaccinated people donate blood? Yes, any person who has got recently vaccinated, he can donate blood after 14 days. You can wait for 14 days and donate blood, or more appropriate thing is, you after 14 days of your vaccination, go for RT-PCR. If you are negative, then you can donate blood. So that is the important time thing you have to keep in your mind. 10th important question I have enlisted here is, post vaccination symptoms, how to identify and difference between the illness and vaccination symptoms. Out of the patients I have seen and myself after observance, the thing is, mild symptoms you might develop after vaccination, like you might have fever, you might have some body pains, and like injection site where their vaccine has given, that site pain and some swelling you can see. That is normal, so you need not to panic. But if you develop chest pain, and if you develop extreme sweating, and you have extreme level of headache, then that symptoms are very much alarming in nature. You need to consult the doctor. But these severe symptoms are rare, almost equal to zero, so you need not to worry. Go for the vaccination and don't worry about post vaccination symptoms also. The more people are getting vaccinated, the lesser virus will spread, and this pandemic time can be eliminated or closed very easily and very early also. So this is all about vaccination. I hope that I answered your questions. If you have any other questions and queries, so you can ask in the comment box, and I will definitely hopefully reply you. I hope that you understand this video, and I expect that you share to your friends and your relatives, and subscribe to my channel, and get tuned for other videos. Thank you.